we've only got a couple of episodes. Clearly, there's a lot of love here that should not be there yet. Agatha All Along. You know it's funny when all of the Marvel people, like the people who cover movies, but in reality they cover Marvel, they got to do that. Is it bad? Did it not live up to the hype? Like, can you not just say it's not good? Like, you got to ask your audience a question.
There's a lot of like, I wasn't fully sold on Agatha All Alongs going around on
rough
Twitter
first
right now.
episodes. No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not good. At least at the start. It's just the beginning. This is a pilot preview. I have loved the people who have just defaulted. You know, the people who are like, yo, I'm rooting for this. It's gay characters. It's not good. I will not be participating in the memes. I hope it gets better. It's a little rough at the beginning. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah,
so
did you catch both of the first 2 episodes or just that one?
No, I knocked them both out back to back. I'm like, let me just get this out of the way.
Yeah. So what I would say is that I do think it picks up a little bit in the second episode, but the first episode, which feels like they're trying to sort of do like a WandaVision-esque thing with the fake TV show in the world and whatever, it just kind of feels like they're killing a lot of time in that episode. Like there's some fun ideas there, but it's just a lot of fluff and a lot of spinning their wheels. And then ultimately it gets to episode 2 and you know, I kind of feel like it's almost like a prestige CW show in that you have this sort of like cutesy chunky dialogue and it's a story of this coven coming together, the story of these witches and stuff like that. Like it feels, you know, like expensive Buffy the Vampire Slayer, although I still think Buffy is probably better than episode 2 was. But I think at least episode 2 hinted to me at what a show like this could be and where it could go in, where it could develop in an interesting way, right? Like with these disparate characters coming together and like an unlikely ragtag group that has to learn to conquer this thing of the Witch's Road or whatever. It takes a while to get there, and I'm not exactly sold on the journey of it. But yeah, I don't know. I at least see what the show is by the end of the second episode. I didn't really feel that for the first one.
Yeah, I feel you in the same way. I think that the characters have potential. I like this idea of them, you know, getting ready to do this coven buddy road trip that they're going to go on.
Walk the road or whatever,
Yeah. Look, Catherine Hahn, right? Great.
Yeah.
Great actress. She is not doing anything bad performance-wise. She's going in and out of this character. I just wish they wrote better things for her. I feel like a lot of it is just so that you can have an in-out gift type of moment, but they don't realize that those moments don't come from you wanting to pitch it and revolving an entire scene so that someone can do a bit to the camera. Give us a scene, and out of that, people will decide what's the point in that scene that people will in and out, cut out, and use as a meme. I feel like the characters are still a little thin, and they're using the excuse of, like you said in the first episode, trying to recap a lot of WandaVision and giving us the same story that we've seen there. I want it to find its own footing, and so far, the most entertaining part of it for me has been the ending title sequence. I thought it was really cool that they were able to clear a lot of the witches in there. But yeah, it's a rough start right now, and I'm a little worried because I feel like we're in this next leg of Marvel TV shows. And to me, that's going to include the new Daredevil. And Daredevil's where they cannot mess up is all I'm going to say. So Agatha All Along, it is... Go for it.
It does sort of feel like we're in this pivot stage, right? And maybe Agatha All Along is like the last of the old brand of Marvel. And hopefully, maybe, potentially, we'll see a shift from here on out because it doesn't look like we're getting a lot more shows like Agatha All Along.
It does feel like there's going to be a pivot to the more TVMA. Yeah. Because now, do you remember when Disney Plus was $6? Disney Plus was all family.
It's like the drug dealers. They get you on that first one. First one's for free.
I logged in to go see Agatha All Along, and I get hit with the Mormon show where they're all cheating on each other from Hulu. I'm like, what's going on? Disney Plus used to be a family-friendly place. So I'm very curious to see what they do with that second leg of Daredevil and the like. But Agatha All Along, nah, okay for me.